I recall a past client telling me that they'd only reach live people about 3 or 4% of the time when calling all day long. What do you think is a realistic percentage of reach for cold calling?
If all they're doing is speaking to these people like 4 times out of 100 phone calls, it's really an oasis in a desert. My opinion is, why don't you hang out for a while? Instead of doing an average 5-minute phone call, why don't you stretch it to 15 minutes because you're probably a little cold and you need to warm up and somebody's there. These are two ships passing in the night. I would take advantage of that. If you need to throw your list into predictive dollars, you can speak to at least 3 more people. But that's not the point. The point is, if you're doing these phone calls, I think you should slow down a little bit more and just take advantage of that. More people are doing omni-channel non-voice support, as you were mentioning, filling out forms, doing chat. One of my clients has the same challenge. They're getting the 4%. So instead of doing 150 phone calls a day, they reduced it to about 115. So as I mentioned before, they can find out a recent promotion or some sort of company culture. So when they're leaving their voicemail or they're sending that email template, it's really custom made. And I've seen that, yes, phone call area contact conversion ratio dropped a little bit, but then here's your advantage. Let's say you make another phone call back to these people. You're mentioning cold emails. Not anymore, Michael. Now it's a warm email because I've sent it. I could be following up on it, even if they haven't read it, but I might ask, and I'm sure you like something from the email to at least try to anchor in there. But you could be doing a second, third, or fourth touch approach to a client. Realize this is their protocol. But I do believe that by doing a little bit of due diligence, research, and seeing the one thing that the person loves the most and just mentioning it with them, it will give you a lot more mileage when you're speaking with the people.
Yeah, I think that's really smart, Richard.